This picture was taken just weeks before she passed away. Look at her face, still glowing, still smiling, still fighting. Now look at this one. The 1980s, Night Court, America's sweetheart. Millions tuned in every single week. So what happened between those two moments? The truth remained a secret for years. Markie Post was born in 1950, a small-town California girl with big dreams. She started out behind the scenes working on game shows like Card Sharks and The Price is Right. Nobody noticed her then. But in 1984, Night Court came calling. The show needed a new public defender. Markie auditioned, and that's when Christine Sullivan was born, the sharp, kind-hearted blonde who instantly stole America's heart. 8 seasons. 159 episodes. She became the face of the show. Her image was everywhere. Magazines, late-night talk shows, red carpets. Everyone loved her. But what most people never saw was what Markie was quietly building behind the scenes. A life. A marriage to actor and writer Michael A. Ross, 2 daughters she adored. And at the height of her fame, she made a decision almost no one in Hollywood understood. She walked away. Turned down leading roles. Chose home over headlines. In an industry obsessed with staying visible, she disappeared willingly to raise her kids. Then came the 1990s. Markie returned to television with Hearts Afire, starring opposite John Ritter. The show was solid, well-received, but it never reached the magic of Night Court. Nothing could. She kept working, though, guest spots on Scrubs, Chicago PDIs, and other shows. The roles were smaller, the paychecks lighter, but she didn't mind. She had already made her choice, family first, always, no regrets. Now look at this photo from 2019. She's 68, still radiant. Still working. That familiar smile never faded. But behind it, a brutal truth. Markie was fighting stage 4 breast cancer. It had spread throughout her body. She told almost no one. Not the press. Not her fans. Just her husband, her children, a few close friends. And while the disease ate away at her strength, she refused to stop. She filmed a guest role on The Kids Are All Right, smiling through the pain. No one knew she was dying. For 2 years she fought. Chemotherapy, radiation, endless treatments. Her body weakened piece by piece, but she kept living her life quietly, without drama or public sympathy. No tell-all interviews. No emotional TV appearances. No book deal. She never wanted pity, she just wanted peace, to be home. To be with the people she loved most. What's truly heartbreaking about Markie Post is how underestimated she was her entire life. To Hollywood, she was just another pretty face, the lovable sitcom blonde who faded away too soon. But that's not who she really was. She was strong, steadfast, devoted. She raised 2 daughters, stayed married for decades, battled cancer in private, and worked until her body couldn't handle it anymore. She didn't complain. She didn't ask for praise. She just kept going. On August 7th, 2021, Markie Post passed away at home, surrounded by her family. She was 70. The news broke days later, when her husband released a simple statement. She had been sick for years, and almost no one knew. The world was stunned. Markie Post had cancer? For that long? They asked. But that was exactly how she wanted it. She kept her story hers, right until the end. Now look again at those 2 pictures. The Night Court star in her prime, young, adored, unstoppable. And the woman in her final weeks, older, wiser, still smiling through the pain. She could have made her illness public, turned it into a media event. She had the fans, the fame, the platform. But she didn't. She chose silence. Chose grace. Chose family over fame, twice. Once when she walked away from Hollywood, and once when she faced the end. Most of Hollywood never learns that kind of wisdom. Markie Post lived it. That's the real story.